Hey everyone, welcome to this week's video. So this week I'm going to talk about what to do when babies don't sleep throughout your session. Now firstly, where a lot of photographers go wrong is they don't address this issue to clients. Now clients see so much images, especially when they're coming to photograph their baby with you. So they assume that baby's just automatically going to sleep and they're going to get that beautiful baby shot they saw on Google, and that's how the baby's going to roll throughout the session. That's not the case. I've been in this business for a while now, and I've learned that the only way to assure yourself and to let people know, your clients, that this is not always possible is to basically communicate with them. So in any information you put on your website, on your social media, the information you give to those who've booked you in, it's really important to explain that babies are the ones that run the session. And I say this all the time, and when I used to call clients, and now my assistant does all that, she explains, look, babies under 15 days are great to photograph because they can fit in props, they tend to settle more, they usually fall asleep. But in saying that, it's not always the case with younger babies or older babies over 15 days. So the thing is here, you need to communicate with your clients that the baby is the one running the show. You work with the baby doesn't work with you. So however the baby is going on the day, that's what you're going to work with. So that way they've taken that idea of what to expect, not that baby might sleep or might not sleep at all. So that way, if they come into your studio, into the session, they're okay with that. If baby, because you can't force a baby to sleep, they don't know that. So it's your job to explain to them. So second thing, as I mentioned just before, the baby pretty much runs your session. So I always, when the clients come into my studio, I say to them, look, I ask them, when was the last time baby had a nap, had a feed, had a dirty nappy. Then I sort of determine from experience if they're going to sleep. The last session I had, baby had just woken up from their nap, so I knew they won't sleep for another probably 2 or 3 hours. Then I just worked with what I had. Baby was awake throughout the whole session, and we just worked with it. And I did get asked by clients, oh, can we have a sleepy shot? I said to them, look, I'm not going to force baby to sleep, and I know so many of you spend hours just trying to settle baby to sleep and put baby to sleep and trying to use techniques. That's okay, but if I go past 30 minutes and baby isn't nowhere near going to sleep, I just move on and take what I can. And also explain that awake shots are as beautiful. So it's good to have in your portfolio awake shots, so people, when they come to you, don't expect only sleepy shots. And lastly, do not be afraid to work with an awake baby. I know in the industry, it's the thing to get the baby to sleep and have those cute baby poses on the beanbag and in a prop. It doesn't mean you're a bad photographer or you have, no pretty images. Babies are as beautiful when they're awake, and I'm going to put up some here so you can have a view and see that most of my babies are awake, only because I don't go into much effort to put them to sleep if they don't want to. So I work with awake babies all the time, and there's no reason why you shouldn't as well. It's all about how you interpret these information to your clients, so when they come in, they're happy with whatever they leave with. So hopefully you enjoyed this week's video. If you have any questions wherever you're watching this, remember to pop it below. And if you are not inside our free Facebook group, go to the link below and join us inside as well. We also have created a newborn session guide for you to go and download over at thephotographerssociety.com. So make sure you go download that, because it's going to help you a lot, especially if you're new in the newborn photography industry.